Big Burn is yet another individual who exists precisely halfway outside the laws by which Zemuria operates. He may act humanesque, but his essential nature is interminably foreign from ours. To use a comparison, it is much akin to the demon lord you harbor, Van Arkride.
Demon Lord?
Bastard! What do you know about that?
Oh, nothing extensive, rest assured. Though the myriad speculations it spurs are an abundant source of intrigue. I must question in return, however, the extent of your knowledge about this world. What exactly was the great collapse that transpired 1,200 years ago? Why are we unable to reach the ends of the Earth, no matter the distance one travels by sea? How is it that artifacts remain unanalyzable, regardless of the methods employed?
Valid questions.
The clues to answering those queries and more lie just beyond here, within the abyssal stratum.
You can't be serious.
A primal ground. Or dare I say a place that exceeds even that.
Why would Marduk have such a thing sealed away here? And could it hold information on my past?
Yeah, though I get the feeling there's something beyond even Marduk at work here. Mare Bear's true identity is probably in there too. If all that's really the case, then... Just to be sure, does this mean it can also unveil who you really are? F. Novartis? Oh!
Now that you mention it, Van, there are barely any details about him out there, huh?
Even the Guild doesn't understand how his archaisms and other technologies always seem to be several steps ahead of modern civilization.
Bro, is he from the future too?
Yet it doesn't seem to be the result of him making use of artifacts.
However much he's employed that covert engineering network of his, the 13 factories alone can't sufficiently explain his inventions.
I've got a hunch the nitty-gritty of that is what this whole thing was all about.
Yes, very much so. You've not the faintest idea how long I've spent waiting, yearning for this moment.
Then please, by all means.
Oh, how alienating it's been. As though the world, no, as though history itself were denying me at every turn.
This will probably be the last episode I record today.
Can you truly claim to comprehend such unmitigated solitude?
That's...
Stage 0. Analysis of garden abyssal stratum.
So...
complete. Specified data sample approximating 0.0000000001% of total volume successfully salvaged.
Aha! Eureka! No need for suspense, Mars 3. Read it aloud for us here and now.
Okay.
What aloud? Well, I think we're just about to find out.
Personal data extracted from Septian calendar year 1154 of Grand Archive, cycle 19,998.
What the frick do you mean? Please don't tell me this is all actually a time loop.
Name: Julio Novartis. Place of birth: North Central Zemuria, Lamont State. The sole immediate disciple of Orbital Technology founder Claude Epstein. Issues over his research approach has led to his expulsion during this year.
Can you wait a minute?
Severing ties with his mentor, he then immersed himself in his own independent research.
I found it. I finally found it! There truly was no mistaking it. I was there. Just as I had known all along!
Impossible! You, the only direct disciple of Professor Epstein? Why would it even say that? What about Gran and the others?
What's more, if memory serves, 1154 is the year Professor Epstein passed away. Would that make you his unofficial student? Or else, could it be? The pieces are coming together. And man, they are not disappointing.
So, this is what the solitary rung recorded in the Book of Ladder referred to.
Just look at you all, wholly ignorant of the significance this validation holds to me. By contrast, I, having gained this newfound insight, now grasp the eternal recurrence plan in its entirety. Accordingly, my next natural step is to present myself on the surface and interfere with Gramhart's plan.
I think not, Novartis.
The frig.
Sweet, merciful. What are you doing here?
I just heard a voice in my head.
Sounded like a woman's.
Could it be?
Ix and I. We only ever met her once. To think, she would truly present herself here.
Okay, we have jumped straight to 11.
Novartis, you ought recall the bylaws imposed on the Anguis. I have shown forbearance, turning a blind eye to this blackened castle. Do you intend to repay that by reneging on the agreement I struck with President Gramhart?
Perish the very thought. I may have said interfere, but what I meant was assist with...
That will not do either. He and his collaborators must carry matters through by their own hands. Whether you have a role to assume will be contingent on the results of their efforts.
But I...
Doubtless, it was elating to arrive at the answer you had sought at such length. Nevertheless, I suspect you were so engrossed in the matter as to forego over a month's worth of repose. Slumber now for the time being, that I may entreat your aid once more hereafter.
Grandmaster, such kind words are wasted on me. Victory is yours. I relinquish my claim on the Grim Garden. As for the abyssal stratum, I shall leave it unlocked behind me. What follows will hinge on today's outcome.
Whether by way of introduction or of reacquaintance, I am the head of Ouroboros, she who they call the Grandmaster. It has been merely days since our last shared presence, Yorda. But you, Ren, I scarce recognize. It was after the Oriole incident we last spoke, correct?
That's right. It's been quite some time, Grandmaster. I believe it was just before I left the Society that you materialized before me.
You don't say. Was that how it went with Ix, too?
Yes. Although I cannot divulge the words exchanged between us.
Figures. I won't bother asking then.
Awful scrupulous for the head of a snake. Not that it's any news, but I'm Van Arkwright, Spriggan for hire. Schwarzer, Graham, and the others probably would have raised a whole lot more of a ruckus over this.
Alas, they are not present. There is but myself having audience with all of you. That, too, is an inevitability, O wanderer on the threshold of the darkness before daybreak.
How?
After hearing your name so many times, I had hoped we could one day meet.
But I get the impression you're just here for a few quick words, huh?
Indeed, Silver Princess. My greetings extend to you, Beauty's Blade, and the erstwhile Roaring Lion. As well as the Priestess of Flames, Prodigy of Longport, Marduk Concierge, Angelic Vessel, and current iteration of the Phantom Thief Grimcat. Though the words that ought be woven number many, to bewilder you is not my intention. First, witness the fate looming ahead, confront it, and reach your decision.
Sounds reasonable enough.
See to the Professor, Ulrika.
Oh, say less, G-Master! Heike shook and humbled to have you hit me up. Come on now, on your feet, Prof. Crashing here will just catch you a cold. I'll help you log out, so wakey a hot sec, okay? Rat's 100% clear, by the way. I'm still in your corner, ride or die.
I look forward to our next encounter. At the end of the heavens turning.
I need to save. Doggone it, I got other things I gotta do.
Vanquished. Grimgarten, 9th domain. Liberation secured.
I might have to do that boss battle
All
again.
Grimgarten domains successfully conquered. We eagerly await your future endeavors.
Okay. Any points of concern yet? You can decide to take a break and make for the final portion heading to the sector. Okay. Ah! Man. Wow, I am legitimately surprised.
I'm not gonna say no.
The devil. Oh! Oh! Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. There are many things in which I wish to say. About irrationally, you'd assume the data was mistaken. History itself proves this much. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to save, and I will pick this up next time. I know this episode is super short. Whoa. I know it is super short, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to come back. Okay. All right. I would appreciate you getting out of my face, cat. I love you. Okay, so this is going to be one of my shortest episodes, but I'm going to have to stop here. But thank you all for watching. I look forward to the next episode. See you later. Bye.